you will see that that this screen is very much similar to the previous version, except for one thing. We have now changed the wording of submission type to working context. The working context helps us to manage and view the data better by associating a draft dossier header with the working context and associating a context, for instance, a regulatory context for you, which then defines the information requirements for that regulatory context. The working context also helps us to show custom views of documents, for instance, under the Poison Center notification scheme. And it also allows to show customized views of sub table of contents for mixture components. So the working context has now expanded the customization possibilities when viewing Euclid data. So if I go into one of these documents, let's say the identification document, you will notice a very different view than before. Before, you only saw the main document view. Now, on the left-hand side, our new table of contents can be seen. Before I go to the table of contents, just to note that some of the actions and operations in this view are now available in this view as well. You can select the working context you're working in here. You can view dossiers, you can validate your data or create dossiers from your data set. So some of these actions are available directly from this view now. So to the main point here, which is the new table of contents. In the new table of contents, you will find that this helps you to navigate and manage your data much better than before. The first thing I would like to show is that at the top node here, you can manage your draft dossier header and edit this data through this view. The second point is that when you go into any section, you will be able to see any so-called outbound references from a section document. So for instance, here in my identification document, I have linked to this an ECHA legal entity and a reference substance, as well as another legal entity as a third party legal entity. And I can do any of these I wish by just clicking on the link there, and then go directly to the reference substance and edit this information. The next thing is that you can directly inline create new documents from this table of contents. For instance, if I wish to create a new 1.3 identifier, I can click on the plus sign, new document, and add that there. I can also delete documents. I can delete this identifiers document if I wish. The next thing to show about this new table of contents is that I can move documents up and down. For instance, here in the composition, if I wish to move composition 1 above composition 2, I can drag and drop it and the composition will change. There's a bit of a delay there. Okay, there's composition 1 on top. So this new table of contents, you can navigate and manage your data much more easily. And the last thing in this table of contents is that directly from here, you can add inherited templates. If I click on the chain sign here and add a template, this then will be added and all the documents from that template will be visible within this dataset